3 of the most gorgeous women you've ever met in your life.
Oh my God.
Face to face, not in the magazine, Jay, not in the strip club. I'm saying like you ran it and beautiful, just like took your breath away.
I'm gonna have to go Beyonce.
Boom.
Beyonce. I'm a big fan of Fantasia. And it's the beauty in terms of watching her perform.
It's crazy.
And the comedian AJ Sanders.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's gorgeous.
She is.
I don't think she get enough credit.
She's
a gorgeous sister.
AJ is one of those women you just like, wow.
And she's just natural pretty.
She's just natural pretty.
And always nice.
And approachable. Like
AJ.
AJ.
You just gave me some flowers, girl.
Hey, what's up, Jay? You know.
Yeah.
It's really extra when a beautiful woman knows your name and calls your name out. You know, that adds. I mean, ain't nothing happening, but they recognize you.
Yeah, well, you got to understand, Jay, you are, we call OG, like, you know what I'm saying? You're a legend to us, you know what I'm saying? I look up to you.
Well, thank you, man.
I am very, very much like a student of you, you know what I mean? Because
you used to come to the fun house. Did you ever come?
Yeah.
Billy.
Come on, man.
Billy.
Listen. I'm giving you your flowers. I've always admired you, and I've always thought like, wow, I want to be able to be as funny as J. Anthony Brown. And it's funny when you see Katz and you just don't think you ever become friends. This is before, like, I didn't know you like that. I just used to be like, like, yo, like we regular funny.
Yeah.
like
and then funny off stage and on stage and approachable. That's how I felt about Robin Harris. And my only regret was I never tried to talk to Robin. Like I would go to the comedy act and watch him. And I never sit down.
The time
and
to like the vibe.
And when you do this, what it is that we do, like it's comics who are up there and you look up to. You don't really want money. I mean, if they got money and they give it to you, then you're cool. But the most thing you want is some advice and just to sit and break bread or chop it up with that person. When I would come to LA and I'd meet people like George Wallace and Franklin Ajay, and I ended up working for Arsenio. It was just an honor to be in the room with those guys. And I'm from South Carolina. I'm a little country boy.
What part of South Carolina?
Columbia, man.
Columbia,
yeah, you've been there.
Yeah, of course I've been to Columbia, South Carolina a lot of times.
Yeah, so.
On one of my episodes, I had Dion Cole as my guest. He's a good friend and comedian as well, but he was also writing a lot. And you've had an opportunity to write in the room with Arsenio. Can you take us back on the Arsenio? What was that like?
First of all, I got the job because a good friend of mine, when we started comedy in Atlanta, his name was Paul Clay. So my first day in L.A., Paul...
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
That was Paul? Okay.
Yeah.
Can they get that car? Yo. Whose car? Hey, yo.
It's right over there.
Is that your car?
That's it there.
All right, we can't do nothing about that one. All right, go ahead. Paul Clay.
Paul Clay was writing for Arsenio, and at that particular time, Arsenio probably only had 2 writers, and they would write the jokes, and then they go home. They didn't even stay and watch the monologue. So I get to L.A., and Paul says, man, come over here to Paramount and have lunch with me. We write these jokes, and we'll be finished in a minute. Now, if you're writing and you hear a subject, as a comedian, you're going to yell something out, and I wasn't trying to be funny or wasn't trying to get a writing job. I'm just saying something because I knew what the subject was. So he said, hey, that's funny, man. Can we use that? I'm like, yeah, type it up. And he said, you can do this. I said, Paul, I can't type, spell, or write. So I don't know how I'm going to get a writing job. I can't. He said, I can get somebody to type for you and get somebody to spell for you. He said, won't you send me some jokes? I'll give them to Arsenio, and we'll see what happens. So I got a lady. And this is so important, man, that I tell people, you never let what you can't do stop you from what it is you want to do.
Oh,
meaning sometimes when we say, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to go to L.A., and, well, I don't have no place to stay, and you put that move off, or you put that step in your life off because you try to think of so many things that you don't have. So I had a lady write up these jokes. I sent the jokes to Paul, and this was doing fax machine. I don't know you.
Yeah, fax machine days.
Yeah, wasn't no email. No. Email
Fax
did not. You just wait.
It was like dial up or some crazy
And it'd be
shit.
all rolled up.
Yep. And
And
it'll get stuck.
don't put heat on it because the printer is in the heating thing, so you can't iron it. But anyway, so I sent him the jokes, and I sent him like maybe a couple of weeks. And then one night he called me and said, Arsenio is going to do your joke. I'm like, you bullshit. I'm in someplace, and the show came at 11 o'clock. And he said, Arsenio is going to, now the joke I wrote, okay, I'm going to tell you the joke.
Okay.
It might not be funny now, but it got me a job.
Okay.
Okay, Billy, I'm feeling you're not going to really laugh at the
Okay, cool. I'm going to do the best I can, Jay. Whoop-de-whoop.
I think you're going to go, that's how you got the job?
It was a different time. It was a different time, Jay.
Okay, all right. So, Latoya Jackson. You never been in a club and you just completely fuck up a joke and you try to save it. I'm gonna move on to something else. All right, but here you go. Here go the joke. So Latoya Jackson did a spread in Playboy magazine, and she said she did the spread in Playboy magazine to further her career. That's the setup. So the joke I wrote for Arsenio was, I know it. I just feel it. I feel the room.
I'm not judging you. It better be good. You gonna get booed on top billing. Keep it up. Boo the shit out you. That shit better hit. You got the cameraman. We all waiting. Sound bed, production
I want
people.
you up, running out the room.
I'm gonna bust through the glass and run down Hollywood Boulevard. Go ahead, man.
So the joke I wrote was Arsenio did set up. Latoya Jackson said she did a spread, a centerfold spread for Playboy magazine because she wanted to further her career. The joke I wrote for Arsenio was, I want to further my career too, but you don't see me butt ass naked on a Harley Davidson. That was a joke.
But for TV. Yep. Okay, we gonna keep. Got you employed. So who gives a fuck what I think? You got a job.
Like in what movie is that? You want a job, Manny? What movie is that? Scarface.
Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface. You want a job, Manny? Manny went. He said, that was my favorite movie. He said, what about Manny? He done killed everybody in the room, right? He said, yeah, okay. You come see me tomorrow.
Jay, you are a masterful person, man. I thank you for coming on, man.
Thank you, man.
And anything you want to promote, you come by, you stop by, you got an open door. You can do whatever you want.
I just come by, knock on the window,
knock on the glass. But everybody, make sure you check out. Can they get him online?
You can get him online, yeah.
He has Hotter Than the Mofo. And they're not hotter than the mofo, but they hot. Yeah, and we're going to find out if the mofos come out later. But we're going to talk to one more time for J. Anthony Brown, everybody.
Thank you.
Everybody, hey, man, this is Top Billing, the #1 podcast for the coaching, the movement, and the discussion. End the story. Peace.
Watch out there now.